Hi everyone, I'm Zuzka, the Craftsy Penguin. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope it's gonna be kind to all of us, that it's gonna be cozy and as calm as possible. I'm very happy to speak to you again. I have quite a lot of stuff on my table here, and yes, we still have our Christmas tree up, and yes, it is hanging from the ceiling because cat and kiddos and space and everything. So it's still festive around here. I still have all the fairy lights in the windows. I have even more fairy lights in the windows, which is why there is a purple tint from this side and why there are other lights over there and lights everywhere because it's dark outside. I have to film now when it's calm for half an hour around here, and I'm adjusting to a new system, to a new time management scheme, because I started full-time in my job. So yesterday it was the first day when I stayed there basically as long as possible, and then going straight to the kindergarten for the kiddos and then home, and it was weird not to have a few hours, you know, of time at home to do stuff. So I will see how that's gonna change my creativity regime, how it's gonna change the whole household stuff and everything. So we'll see about that, but for the time being I have quite a lot of stuff to show you. Not all of that are my creations per se, but it's all pretty interesting, I would say. First of all, last video that you have seen was probably the setup of my journal, my sorta bullet journal, diary, agenda, something. I have this Scribbles That Matter notebook for that, and I just made myself a bunch of, you know, weekly pages with a calendarium at the front to see half a year on one page, so or one double page like that. So I have that ready. I needed that to keep myself organized, so that's done. I hoped to use more stickers, but that's gonna come in the future while I'm going through it. So that's the journal. One pretty important thing to keep me sort of sane. Although I don't feel like that right now too much. Now, on the creative side, I did a tiny bit on my mom's cardigan, but it's just this smallish part for the side of the body. So it's just, you know, these, oh, it doesn't show the colors in this light, it's just these mauvish pink, pretty holy rose and the start of the olive one, and I'm not really sure what I wanted to do there, but I will figure that out. I just need to do again some random pattern. As you can see, the whole cardigan is meant to be this random selection of colors and random selection of patterns. So not much progress on that, but mom has seen it, she's okay with it, she's happy with it, she likes it, and I hope I have enough yarn in there. Excuse me, a yarn ball is trying to escape. So I hope I have enough yarn in there for the whole cardigan complete with sleeves. So we'll see about that. Also, during December, you might have seen, you might have not seen, my advent calendar series of shortish videos about my earlier crochet makes. If you haven't seen it, I will try to link the playlist at the end of this video, or maybe in the card that may appear on screen somewhere in here. But seriously, go back, watch that, because I think as a whole series, as a whole playlist, it might be a great thing to accompany your creative moments. And at the end, in the last video, which was published on December 24th, on our Christmas. In Czech Republic we celebrate the Christmas Eve. I asked all of you for your opinions on this old virus shawl. This is a thing that I made the first summer that I started crocheting as an adult, and I made it to loose in tension, so I need to remake it. And the question is if I should frog it and redo it in this yarn, or if I should choose a different yarn, probably a yarn cake, and make it anew for a comparison with this old one. So let me know. For now it's about 4-to-1 make a new version to frogging. So let me know in the comments. Stop the video now, write a comment. Thank you. Now, one thing that's a sort of project, and I need to buy supplies for that, is a thing that I got for Christmas from my friends. So I'm not sure how well you can see that, but these are 3 skeins of Pima cotton, I believe. Is it Pima, or is it just... It's some kind of 100% cotton skeins of yarn, and I believe it is Pima, or mercerized something. I need to buy dyes for this, and I want to try yarn dyeing. So we'll see about that. It's probably a bit far in the future for me now, but I will think about the color combinations that I want to try, and I'll do some research about, you know, the dyeing itself, because the process is quite, you know, specific. So, but with cotton it should be quite okay. There are plenty of people who do wool, but I can't do wool. So I wanted to try with cotton, and it should be a bit easier, I believe. So we'll see about that. If you have tips for that, also leave me a comment. Now, next thing that I worked on several days during Christmas break was the long cat, and I finally used up the first ball of yarn. So I just added the second ball of yarn, which is a bit of a mess because it had a yarn barb, but we have this long piece of a cat. It looks weird because it's flat and I can't even fit my hand in there now, but I'll start stuffing it. It's gonna be a long loaf cat. For now she is about 40 centimeters long from the one ball of yarn, so I need to make her 60 more centimeters long, about 1 meter. So that's gonna be this whole ball of yarn and probably a half of the next one. So it's good that I have 3 of them, and I think I even have one extra one, but that's different dye lot. So working on the long cat, I need to work on her when it's light outside, because the stitches are not really well visible under artificial light. So for now it kind of sucks because it's gonna work on weekends. During the work days probably not that much. We'll see about that. So yep, another thing that's just, you know, planning, exploring possibilities, all of that, is that I found a box. Oh, it's beautiful, colorful mess. I found a box of my scrap cotton threads, cotton embroidery floss. So this is for friendship bracelets. I have some ideas for patterns. I have some patterns saved on my bracelet book, with which I opened after like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, except for planning one bracelet for a friend 2 summers ago. So I have some bundles of colors and lengths of thread, and I'm planning to make some friendship bracelets because I haven't made one in half a year, and even before that it was like 2 bracelets and nothing around that. So I want to make some bracelets. I am only, you know, in the planning stage, only thinking about that. So that is something for the future as well, but I have this around and I want to use the scraps. And I'm saying scraps, but some of the pieces of yarn are like 1.5 meters long, so that's like 2 strings for a bracelet almost. So we'll see about that. Already some rainbow bundles are in there, of course. Now, there are 2 things that are completely finished in this pile that I'm looking at, and I'm really proud about both of them. First one, well, both of them were a process. First one I needed to keep secret because it was a gift for my husband, and I wanted to surprise him with another crochet minifigure, crochet animal. And it's not a minifigure, it's a crochet animal. It's an amigurumi project, and it's along a pattern from Olia Samosienko. I will link her in the description of the video. It's a paid for pattern, and it's a pattern for a bat. And I originally bought the pattern because it was just so cute. And then I had this idea that we have a favorite character in a kid's fairy tale series, and he's a bat, and he has a specific color scheme. So I decided to make my husband this colorful blue bat. So here he is. This is Mojmír Netopír, Mojmír the bat. He has 3 colored wings, and he can wrap his wings around him, and he's just so cute. And right now he has even a little magnet sewn on his butt, basically, so he can hang on the frame of my husband's table, because he has this shelf with a metal rod under it, so the bat can hang there, or on our door frames, because those are also metal. The thing was, because I needed to keep this secret, I managed to make the head and the eyes at one point when I had this shift at work where nothing happened and I was alone in the office. And then I made a part of it at home, but it was not discernible what it is at that point. I made part of the body at home when my husband was here, but then I needed to make the wings and sew it all together. And it was not possible to make it before Christmas proper, but we had a Christmas party with our friends a bit later, and between Christmas and that party I had 2 shifts at work where it was almost certain that nothing's gonna happen, because it was 2 days before New Year's and 1 day after New Year's. So there was really no one. On the second shift, my boss came in and I needed to shove the stuff aside. I think he wouldn't even mind, you know. Really nothing was happening. No mail, no papers, no nothing. So I finished the bat at work and I had it hidden for the party, and it was a great surprise and he loved it. And I think we all love Mojmír the bat and his song in the fairy tale. So yeah, we love him, and he's hanging on my husband's table all the time. So that's Mojmír. And the last thing is it? No, it's not. But the other big thing that I did is something that I'm not really sure if I can show you. Oh my god. I think I have to make a separate segment about this and make it a separate video. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I'll finish this video and then I will film this segment and I will tell you all about it, hopefully, and post it later. Okay? Okay. So we'll leave this for the segment and for another video, and I will show you the thing that I only started, but you already heard me talking about this, and I was sort of keeping myself from starting it before I would finish these other projects. So after I finished Mojmír, I started this while we were visiting at my in-laws. So where is the, it doesn't have a stitch marker to stop unraveling the thing, and I will add the stitch marker right away because I'm afraid I would unravel it, you know, just by pulling at it. So yeah, I have shown you this yarn cake before, right? It's Yarn Art Flowers number 264, and I started the Kalinda shawl. So it's a tiny small start of a shawl, but I have this cute little triangle of the light blue yarn, and here it is. It looks kind of delicate at this point, but you can already see a bit of the pattern in there, the waves and everything. So it's gonna grow from this small triangle hopefully into a bigger one, and it's just basically a 4-row repeat, so it should be quite easy to memorize, hopefully, and I should be able to work on this, you know, even on the go. I hope so. We'll see about that, but I started that and I'm looking forward to having this as a shawl once I finish that. So I believe those are all of my Craftsy projects for now. There is of course the blue wrap cardigan for me, the moss stitch one. It's still in the bag in the same state that it was before, and I haven't touched it. So it's sort of a summer project. I hope I'll be able to get to it before the summer starts. I would need something like that, you know, finished for spring, but I can't see myself really doing that. Saying that now, I'm realizing I'm putting again time pressure on myself, and that's not healthy. I'm really struggling, you know, with the time pressure stuff again, and I'm trying not to force myself, you know, to make videos regularly or work on Craftsy stuff every day or anything, because sometimes it's just no energy for that, no time for that, no mental space for that, and that's okay. That's all right, and I have to, you know, persuade myself that it's all right. No one wants that from me. No one expects me to do that other than myself. So I should be kinder to myself. You should be kinder to yourself too. There's a lot of people around me who are kind of stressed and anxious right now. The start of the year contributed to that as well, I believe. The Christmas, you know, weird times, all of that. And we all have a lot on our plates, so I hope the time is gonna be kind to us. I hope the winter is going to be kind to us. It's getting slightly less dark outside every day, so I'm looking forward to, you know, surfacing out from the winter in, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, hopefully, and feeling a bit calmer and maybe refreshed or more, you know, in my zone, in my world, in my space, because right now I'm trying to fit in back into the stuff that I need to do at work. There is a lot of new stuff that I need to learn, and I guess there is just a lot of it to do and to think about. So yeah, it's kind of tough now, but it should get better. So I hope it gets better for you as well. For now, have a great time. Enjoy crafting, enjoy creating, and enjoy the colors. Goodbye.